There we go. All right, I hope the batteries work on this thing. Anyway, so how are you?
Good.
All right. I'm clumsy today. Where is this? Okay, so this is for Christian life choices. We're doing second quarters apparently. Oh, yeah, it's just a guitar pick. That's actually my sister's. It had a Jonas Brothers logo on it. Yeah, I stole it from her so she would never enjoy them again. Anyway, so this is for Mr. G's Christian Life Choices class. We're doing life choices and vocations and stuff this quarter, and so I think at the moment, I think I kind of like to do what you do. Um, it seems cool to me, and you were one of my favorite teachers up here at the U High, so I thought I might as well
Okay.
interview Mr. Corley. So anyway, my first question is really, what made you want to teach?
Um, I have two answers to that.
Okay.
The first answer is that I don't ever remember after probably sixth grade wanting to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably did the regular, I want to be a fireman thing, or I want to be a lawyer or something like that.
Right.
But I can remember in all of high school and most of later grade school wanting to teach, and so it wasn't, in some sense, it wasn't a choice. It was just something I felt compelled to do.
Okay.
But the story I'll tell you about that is that um, uh, when I was at Loyola and I was principal, a former student of mine came to me and he was thinking about being a teacher and wanted to know what he ought to do to. Hey,
Oh, should I come back later?
would you mind?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So I was at Loyola and I was principal, and a former student of mine came to me interested in being a teacher and wanted to know what he needed to do, what he ought to do to become a teacher. And we talked for a little while, and in the end, what I did was hire him to
Mm-hmm.
work part-time at Loyola. And he went from teaching at Loyola part-time to teaching at De La Salle full-time
Mm-hmm.
to now he's principal at De La Salle Middle School at St. Matt's. And at the end of the first year at De La Salle, he sent me a thank you note for helping him get started. And he told me that when he had been in high school, he had asked me why I wanted to be a teacher. And the answer I had given him had been that I wanted to change the world.
Right.
And he remembered that. That had probably been almost 10 years. But he still remembered that story. And he felt like in doing what he was doing at that time, he was changing the world. He felt like I was too. And so really, I like that answer. If you ask me now why I want to be a teacher, I'll say because I want to change the world.
I like that. Cool. Where did you go to college?
I went to Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota. And I actually started out being a chemistry major. I wanted to be a science teacher. In no small part because of Mr. Busenhart. Had been a big influence on me as a teacher, as a student, and I wanted to be a high school science teacher, high school chemistry teacher. Um, Sometime during my second year there, first of all, organic chemistry was hard, and then I switched my majors to, sometime during my second year, I found out that I could graduate in 3 years, but I couldn't finish a chem major in 3 years. I could finish a math major in three, so I converted to math, and so I ended up teaching math.
Cool. All right. Um, so did you enjoy it there?
Um, I enjoyed it. I made a lot of good friends. I met my wife. It's a great school. It was an intense place academically,
Yeah.
and probably I did not work as hard as I should have. Certainly, I did not work as hard as I should have, and probably didn't learn as much math then as I did until I started teaching, and then when I went to graduate school.
Where'd you go to graduate school?
Well, three different places. My first teaching job was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Get back to that in a minute.
Okay.
Continue.
And while I was there, I went part-time and got a master's at the Citadel. And then I went into a full-blown doctoral program, graduate school in math at Notre Dame, and got a master's there in mathematics. But also, while at Notre Dame, what I was studying was logic, and I was studying theoretical computer science, and I decided I wanted a computer science degree, not a math degree. Notre Dame didn't have a computer science department, so I went to University of Chicago for 2 years in computer science. Did not end up getting a degree from there. Ended up deciding to go back in high school teaching, and so left there after a couple of years.
Cool.
So 3 graduate schools.
Just randomly off topic, I heard that you were Stephen Colbert's fourth grade teacher.
No, I taught Stephen Colbert in Charleston, but he was not in 4th grade. He was in high school. He was a junior when I got there. He was a senior.
I see. Cool. I was off subject. I was watching
Sorry.
the show yesterday, and
No,
somebody said that.